Let me show you today how to change color if you are making a granny square, for example like this one, and after the blue you want to change color to the red or purple without having to weave in ends. Okay, so I've come to the end of this third round of the granny square, so I'm going to finish it as usual. At the end I have 3 double crochet stitches, and then I'm going to do, instead of chain 1 that I usually do in corners, I'm going to do a single crochet. So this is where we are going to change color. I'm going to cut yarn and leave a very short tail, maybe 2 to 3 centimeters, that would be about 1 inch. Cut yarn, and then in order to have enough yarn to tie a few knots, I'm going to unravel a few stitches. Let's say I unraveled 2 DCs. So this is what we are going to do next. We are going to place the new yarn under the old blue yarn, and we're going to make a knot. So wrap this new yarn like this and tie it into a little knot, like so. Pull both ends of the new yarn tightly, and if you do it correctly, this knot will be able to slide along the old yarn like this. So you will be able to pull it left and right. You can pull it a little bit to the right so that you can make another knot with the old yarn. So I'll show you how to do that. Now you will place the old yarn, in my case the blue yarn, under the red one. And again, you are going to make a similar knot like before. So you go around this new yarn and over until you pull this little tail through the loop. Now this is very important. You need to leave the tail of the old yarn as long as it was when you finished this corner of the granny square. So that was, you remember I told you it was about 2 to 3 centimeters or about 1 inch. When you get that desired length of the yarn tail, then pull both sides of the old yarn, pull them to tighten the knot. Now what you do next is grab the old yarn, blue one in this case, with your right hand, and with your left hand grab the new yarn, which is red, and pull them so that the 2 knots join together. Now you can trim this extra tail of the old and of the new yarn, cut them as close as you can to the knot. Now if you pull these 2 sides, you will see that they can't break no matter how hard you pull them. Okay, this is now how we are going to end the square. We're going to do the stitches that we unraveled. So I unraveled 2 of my DCs, and I will get very close to the knot and to the beginning of the new yarn, because I want to do, instead of for the corner actually, instead of chaining one, I want to do a single crochet. So I'm going to do half of it until I have 2 loops on my hook. The knot should get only to the corner and not further. You don't want to pull it more so that it comes out like this. You want to see the knot on the left side. Now to finish the single crochet, you're going to pull new yarn through both loops so that the knot stays at the back. Here is the knot on the wrong side. Then you can continue doing your granny square the usual way. I'm going to make half of the corner just to show you what it looks like, and I'm going to do 3 more double crochet stitches just to see that this is a nice, neat change of the colors where the knot is not even visible on the wrong side. And it is, of course, not visible on the right side either. I hope you liked the video. See you next time.